And we are live.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's session of A World on Fire. Where we last left off, the party was still separated. Vanya and Amity explored the city of Aor, going all about. They went to try and find. First they went to the acquisitions place. To try again at getting their friends back when they found out that there's time limit on that, which they still have to wait like 10 hours. So they went around and checked out the city, found a couple workshops, learned what Amity's mom does, and found a reserve where they can get spell components. However, there is a very long wait. So they started heading off to a bar instead. While that was happening, the rest of the party was still in outer space. Just kind of drifting along. Kato was able to repair the long-range sensors, so at least you're able to know what's going on around the ship. And they did some more foreign language teaching. And yeah, that's pretty much all that happened last week. So we will pick back up, starting with Amity and Vanya. You're flying through the sky towards a bar called the Newt's Eye. You saw some smoke in the distance, but decided to ignore it and are swooping down towards the bar.
So I think that Vanya and Amity have learned the price of curiosity and
Sure.
just want to go get a drink.
Yeah, for sure. All right, yeah, you watch as the pod descends down towards a building that kind of stands out from the skyline of the city. It looks more like a large hut than a building. And as your pod docks and the doors open, you step out into a large open room that's a little dark. Have to rely on your dark vision to look around. And the first thing you notice is that there's not many people in here. You also notice that in the center of the room is just a very large cauldron.
Does it look like there's a bar anywhere, or is it just the cauldron?
Is the cauldron the bar?
Or is the cauldron
Maybe.
the bar?
You don't know.
Are there like cups near the cauldron?
Yeah, you can see cups stacked next to the cauldron.
Is that what we're getting our drink from?
Maybe that creation has some very. We need to give it better directions into what we want directions to.
Apparently. They need like a directory or something.
Yeah, I wish we could just look it up ourselves instead of. Well, should we get a little closer?
Yeah. Then I go up to the cauldron.
Yeah. You go up to the cauldron, and inside you see that the cauldron is currently already bubbling, although you don't see a fire source at all. Just seems to have a opaque, almost white liquid inside that's just kind of bubbling around.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm gonna dunk a cup in it.
All right.
This is a great idea.
And
Wait.
yeah.
As you grab a cup off of one of the stacks and start to dunk the cup into it, you hear a voice go, "Wait! Wait!"
Ah,
Huh?
I stop. Frozen.
Are you crazy? That's not how it works.
Probably. A lot has happened today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Coming out of the back room, the hunched figure of an old prone woman.
I think.
Can I have some? What is this?
Well, of course, but first you have to tell it what you want. If you just dunk your cup in, you're gonna get, well, nothing. It will taste like nothing. It will smell like nothing. It will be nothing.
So, what? Is there like a menu then?
Or can it give us whatever we ask for? Anything.
Whatever you ask for.
Insight check.
Alright, go ahead and make an insight check.
Come on, roll 20. Don't fail me now. It's failing me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a roll.
Yeah, no, there is not one. Hang on, I have a plus 11 insight. I'll just roll it real quick.
Okay.
Unless my whole app just froze.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, I don't even see your roll.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, the whole thing just froze.
Oh. Thanks, Roll20.
Thanks, roll 20.
Perfectly.
Thanks,
perfectly
Obama.
functioning website.
Well, I'll just roll for you.
Okay.
Did you get a plus 11?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, 23. That's pretty good. So, you can tell she's not lying. However, she does seem to withhold information.
Okay. I'm just gonna squint my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, you squint your eyes at her.
Yep.
She squints her eyes back at you. Waiting in anticipation.
Do I have to say it out loud or can I just think it?
You have to say it out loud.
Okay. She's gonna say chocolate milk. She's gonna dunk her cup.
Okay. As you say chocolate milk, the cauldron bubbles, and the strange white liquid turns into a milky brown color.
Gonna dunk the cup.
You dunk the cup and pull out a crisp, cool glass of chocolate milk.
Oh, this is awesome. She's gonna drink it.
It's the best chocolate milk you've ever had.
This is incredible. Vanya, what do you want?
I don't know. Um, I I guess just maybe like some wine, red wine.
Okay. All right.
Just with
The
choices she doesn't know what to do.
the milky brown color turns into a dark red color liquid. Very similar to blood, but without the thickness of blood.
I'll take a drink of it.
It's okay. The flavor of the wine, it's almost as if the uncertainty of your decision transferred over to the wine,
That's
where
fair.
it's not bad. It's almost like it's confused about what type of wine it wants to be.
It's okay. Vanya's confused about what kind of wine she wants to drink, so it fits.
Perfect.
What do we owe you for the drinks?
Well, what do you have to offer?
I mean, I have gold, but I also might have something more interesting.
Well, gold is always good, but I always find interesting things very tempting.
If I give you something interesting, is there anything else you have for sale? Or is it just the drinks?
What are you looking to purchase?
I don't know. I'm just curious if there's anything worth bargaining for.
Well, as I said, the cauldron produces anything, but everything has a price.
What would soul coins be worth to you?
Ooh, soul coins. Now those are very, very rare, very lucrative.
I had a feeling.
However, they are a bit limited as to who you can use them.
Do you have a use for them?
Hmm, perhaps somewhere down the line. As for right now, I don't have an express purpose. But you never know when they'll come in handy.
Is there a way to know the price of something before I ask for it?
Of course. But I need to know what you're asking for.
Is there anything you want to ask for?
I am without my spell book, but that isn't really in her wheelhouse. That's the only thing I need.
Well, and hopefully the others will bring it with them.
Yeah, I hope so. What about you, Vanya? Do you need anything?
I mean, if this produces anything, can it produce items?
Perhaps, if you're willing to pay the price.
What would the price of better armor be?
What type of armor do you have now?
I currently just have some regular studded leather armor.
Oh, all right.
Listen, at one point I had damaged leather armor, so
Well, better armor. That's a bit subjective. It can be slightly better. It can be the best armor you'll ever find. Which do you prefer?
something in between. Doesn't have to be the best. I don't know if I'm willing to pay the price for the best.
Something in between. Hmm. Well, you could pay with coin. You can pay with luck. You could pay with favors. Or, my personal time.
Don't really think my time is my own to give right now. And I think I owe enough favors to things I don't already understand. I would prefer, I think, to bargain more in coin, whether it be gold or soul.
Alright. Then, somewhere in the middle would be $20,000 or 200 soul coin.
All right, let's start walking that back, maybe. Where we had to have a starting place. Maybe we'll go with this. What would you be willing to give me for 5 soul coins?
5 soul coin? Hmm. Well, for armor, there's not much that 5 soul coin gets you. Do you care what type of armor? Do you prefer this leather motif you have going on for yourself?
I do.
All right. Let me think. Which is code for let the DM check something. Good thing there's a nice section. Tasha's. I think it's Tasha's. Actually, it might be Xanathar's. That has the armor by type. Nope, yep, that's Xanathar's, which is downstairs. Well, that sucks.
Well, at least you know where it is.
I've also got a PDF on my phone. So that. Sorry for the sudden break in content.
Alright.
Should I cue up the Jeopardy theme?
No.
Giving me some time to eat, so I'm not going to complain.
There you go.
Yeah. It's giving us a chance to get our stuff in order.
Well, with 5 soul points,
Hmm.
that kind of limits your options. I can get you armor that makes it so you won't drown. Get you armor that comes off in a hurry. I know there's one more armor fits within that price, but I'm having a hard time spelling it. I don't remember exactly. Oh, there it is. Oh, never mind. That doesn't apply to leather. Okay. So yeah, just those 2 options. It will help you swim, or it comes off fast.
I think I'm good for today, but thank you for indulging my questions.
Of course.
I'm sure there's a range of other things it can produce. I just don't really know what I would ask for.
Well, feel free to think about it and come back. The possibilities are endless.
I didn't even know how much a soul gem was worth. Or soul coin. Soul gem, Jesus.
It basically is worth 100 gold pieces.
Ah.
Interesting. I also didn't know. I had no clue.
possibilities
Yeah,
are
just think
endless
about
if
that.
you have the
Your
coin.
soul is worth 100 gold.
Yeah, yeah, they were able to put a price on a soul.
Yep.
Man,
To be
Talk about get-
fair, most of the souls that wind up in soul coins are just low-level
True.
evil peons of people. They're not usually heroes like you guys.
I mean, that's a hell of an insurance policy for an evil minion.
Anya would not be
Yeah.
surprised to learn that her soul was only worth 100 coins.
Also, a pun not intended.
Well, is there anything else that I can help you with?
So we're pretty new to the city, but
Oh,
we
welcome.
seem to be not being able to get around. Is there any like directory or something we can get that isn't like a walking metal person?
We keep asking them for directions or places to go, and we keep ending up in what is technically correct, but not really what we were looking for.
You came in a pod, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you tried asking the pod for a directory?
No.
Anya
I
takes a
will do
long
that.
drink of her wine.
But it can't be that simple, right?
It can't be that simple.
Possibly be that simple.
Nothing has been that simple.
Welcome to the city of convenience.
Thank you, convenient city.
What's that like? Convenience.
Right.
Well, if there's nothing else, I ask that you settle your tab.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
That will be either 4 silver pieces, or we can get a little bit more interest.
What is more interesting than 4 silver pieces?
Arguably anything, but
I mean,
Vanya's soul.
that is more interesting. But it's a little, to be a little paying too much, I think.
Could always give you change back.
so I definitely can pay it easily with no problem.
Yeah, I know you guys had some gold.
Yeah, plenty
Yeah.
of gold.
You guys got a single glass of wine and some chocolate milk. This shouldn't be hard to balance out this tab.
Give her a gold. Unless Amity really wants to look into what are the more interesting ways to pay for our drink.
I'm good.
Alright, yeah. She gives you back 6 silver.
Great. We might be back.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Alright,
Alright, so we go back to the pod.
you go back to the pod.
Pod, can I have a directory?
On one of the walls, a list just pops down. A
Well,
list
that's
of
convenient.
places.
You know, in our defense, we're not used to things being this easy.
Oh, not at all. Where do we want to go? How much time do we have left?
I believe you waited at the repository for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So 4 hours for the acquisition gem.
Do we want to try and find an actual bar now?
Let's go try to find an actual bar.
All right. So you follow the directory, which is pretty self-explanatory. You go like restaurants, taverns, and you find a nice long list of tavern names. What's the name of the tavern that you choose?
Let me go to my random tavern name generator real quick.
If you like, you can just pick one random.
I think that's what she's doing.
Yeah, literally, I went to a random
Oh,
tavern
you
name
did.
generator.
Okay. Sure.
We're just giving her a
All
second to pick
bad.
one.
They're all awful.
I mean, how good at making choices would Amity and Vanya really be anyway?
Not at all. I see the timid lobsters. That's an interesting one.
The Timid Lobster.
Yep.
All right. That's the tavern you go to. All right, and you guys jettison off from this weird hut and start flying back up into the skyline to a different part of the city. And as you're flying, suddenly the pod kind of jerks as it was going one direction, and it just seems to stop and start going in a different direction. And you can see, just kind of floating in the sky in the direction that you were going, are big red letters that say, "Warning, construction ahead. Please change route accordingly."
Oh, a detour.
Oh, weird.
If you like, you can make a perception check.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
Oh my god, don't do this again. Roll 20.
You still have
No.
problems, roll 20?
I am having problems with the roll 20.
All right. Well, it's fine because Vanya rolled high enough.
All right, that'll work.
We'll just say that she sees it and points it out to you before you get a chance to look.
All right.
So, Vanya, as you start flying off in a different direction, you look in the direction that you were flying a moment ago, and something catches your eye. What looks like a spark of lightning that flies out into the air, and you can see big plumes of dust as a building is being demolished. And the thing doing the demolishing is a giant statue that kind of looks like a stereotypical ogre with like a loincloth and like a big like wooden club, but it's a club made completely out of stone, painted to look like it's made out of wood. And as it is just sweeping through these buildings, leaving destruction in its wake, you can see lightning kind of shooting off of it as it's almost like the statue is fighting somebody.
I was just gonna say, does this look like it's actually construction, or does it look like something is going wrong?
Yeah.
Hey, Amity.
I don't like that. But what?
Do we want to to turn around and try and do something, or
How would we even get over there?
I mean, we could just tell the pod to stop. I can cast fly on us, and we'll head over.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, what could happen?
What could possibly go wrong?
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll get the pod to stop, and I'll just cast fly on us, and we'll head that direction.
Sounds good. Yeah, you have the pod stop in the middle of the air. And how are you getting out of the pod?
Is it? Can I tell it to create an opening?
Sure. You tell it to create an opening.
Not at the bottom.
And written in common on one of the now transparent walls, it says, "Unable to comply for safety regulations."
Can we tell it to land? Like, are we still midair?
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
hovering in midair now. Tell it to land. Okay.
Yeah.
You tell it to land, and another line of text pops up. Says, "Query, destination? Question mark."
All right, Amity, I have a different plan.
What?
Mike, how far away are we now from this giant statue that's rampaging?
A few hundred feet.
Cool. Amity, give me your hand.
Okay.
I'll just dimension door us to a nearby building.
Oh, good idea.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't
Easy
need
enough.
no stinking pod.
Yeah, you dimension door to another building. Easy enough. And yeah, you reappear on top of the building. And see the giant statue just tearing apart the surrounding area.
Do we see what was causing, like, the lightning strikes?
You do not. There is too much dust in the air from all the destruction the statue has caused.
Does it look like my mom constructed it? Is it like the same? Can I see it from here?
Yeah, it looks to be the same type of structure that your mom created.
Okay. Mm,
You also see, coming out of the dust, a arrow the size of a tree just flies through the air and hits this statue right in it, like center mass, right in its chest, and it kind of like backs up a bit from the force of the arrow. But it is still standing.
and where'd the arrow come from?
From within the dust. You cannot see whatever launched the arrow.
Should we get closer?
I can hit it from here if I wanted to, but I don't know. Should we get closer?
Yeah, let's get closer. Just a little bit.
Okay. We start making our way closer.
All right. Are you being stealthy about it?
Yeah,
All right.
probably should be.
Roll stealth check.
I think this one'll work.
Oh my god. Hey, you definitely rolled a stealth check. Whether it was good or
Hey.
not.
Hey, at least I rolled it all.
Alrighty. So, yeah, you guys sneak up, moving from rooftop to rooftop, as you get closer to the statue. Vanya, you can see vague shapes moving through the dust, although you can't make out any details. And then another giant arrow flies out of the dust and hits the statue in the temple, which makes it kind of buckle a bit and fall towards you guys. And it catches itself, but as it kind of stands up, it looks down at you two, and it does
Aw.
not look happy.
Uh, it's the
And
run.
with that, we'll jump over to the other half of the party. So, space crew, how's it going?
Woo!
Yeah, woo that sadness out. What are you guys doing?
It's a great question. And nobody else is responding.
Great.
Whatever Gesh was doing before is probably continuing to do it now.
Just continuing with the original plan with Kato. Hopefully he finds a net. Or knows somebody with a net.
Knows somebody with a net.
I don't know. I know a couple of sessions back, Shilk was very on board with a net idea.
All right. So, as I believe everybody but Kato and Axiom were doing some foreign language speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just move along with Kato and Axiom's thing. So, Axiom,
Mhm.
you're sitting there, and a few minutes later, Kato comes in,
Mhm.
and he is carrying that large mechanism that you guys had torn out of the ship to make
Mhm.
room for system.
Yeah.
And he says, "Is this the thing?"
That's the thing, yeah.
Okay, great.
I think our only issue with it was we couldn't read what the language was. So we kind of had to bring the system the second time to, like, actually get this thing in the air.
Huh. Okay.
As, the captain's down there. He sort of points to the space underneath the chair. And he was not
Right.
exactly, someone who spoke the common tongue.
Okay. So, where's the writing that was in this strange language?
It was just sort of like on the various displays and stuff. We couldn't actually start it because we couldn't read it.
Okay. Okay.
But be prepared for when we actually do hook this up for there to be a bit of translating needed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
Where does it hook up then?
Okay, so it like in that cavity where system resides, there's like a thing that you plug it into, from what I remember, right?
Okay.
So it's just gonna like sit in there, and from what I remember, it's gonna give basically the captain and the crew what originally system was doing, sort of as, you know, the brains of the ship.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do that, we have to get system
Yeah.
command out of
Yeah, we gotta fish him out of there.
Right? Oh, I didn't find a net. Do you have anything for this?
Let's see. Look at the sheet real quick. Might have something. Aside from the clothes on my back. That's the wrong sheet. There's the short swords, the spears, and the stuff that you broke me out with.
Right, I meant like any like spells to help with.
Let's see. What I currently have prepared. A lot of healing. Uh, Location, communions, divinations. Do you have any suggestions?
I don't know, man. I don't know what you're capable. To be honest, this is my first time traveling with a cleric.
Fair.
The healer in
That's-
my old group was a bard.
That is fair. To be fair, I'm kind of out of practice. A little bit. Nothing today that I can do that might help. Yeah. Yeah, nothing right now. And the stuff that I could do would require me to not be flying the ship.
I mean, I can fly the ship. Take a break.
Let's see here. Aside from like maybe a Conjure Celestial? Or like
You want to conjure a celestial
I don't know.
to clean up our mess for us?
I don't fucking know, man. Like I'm just spitballing here. Do you want like a planar ally or something? I don't know.
Do you even have anything to like pay the celestial with?
Aside from what I used last time, nah. I'm out. I'm out after that last one. That was a one and done. Unless you want to like borrow Vanya's spear and just start spear fishing for brains. I don't think I gave that back to Vanya yet, did I, Kayla?
What was that?
Did I give you back the spear that
Yeah,
you
she took it
loaned?
back. She
Okay.
took it back. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. We might have to do this the hard way.
I'm gonna go ask the others if they have a spear.
Something.
All of you doing your language tutoring. Kato pokes his head in for the second time. It's like, hey, sorry to interrupt again. Anybody got like a spear or a net or something?
I don't.
Me either.
Okay then. And I will find something else.
What happened to the guy that we fucking murdered in the hold? Did nothing of his stick around?
The guy you murdered in the hold?
The pit chain.
Oh. Could've sworn we got rid of that body. Has there just been a pit fiend corpse in the cargo hold this entire time?
I don't think we specified if
That'd
we
be
got rid of it or
hilarious.
not.
That would make the conversation between Kato and Rowan very weirder.
Just doing that next to a pit fiend corpse.
I'm gonna say you guys got rid of that body.
I'm gonna say we kicked it out of the hole in the fucking ship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Because otherwise, it makes it a very emotional heart-to-heart, a whole lot awkward. Oh god, I forgot about that. Like,
Alright. So, then, having to think outside the box, a moment later, I forget. Nestor, did Kato give you both of his short swords or just one short sword?
both short swords.
Alright.
I do commit.
Then a moment later, Kato walks back into the bridge, with a mop. And he says, I need one of my short swords back.
I see what this is. Okay, hand you the sword.
Alright,
Sure,
and
do that?
you watch as he spends a couple minutes
Should I like get some duct
just
tape?
lashing a rope around the mop handle and the short sword to make a makeshift spear. And then he gets to work
Mm.
just spearfishing brain bits.
Oh god. Maybe you said getting this thing running would be a clean task.
I'd like to say this is the weirdest and grossest thing I've ever done, but that's not accurate.
Yeah, this is like on the scale of weird shit I've experienced. This is like a 2.
I would have put this at least at a 4.
Fair. Before I forget, we should probably take one of those chunks and like put it in a jar or something. Like put it in like a freezer maybe.
As he's spearfishing, he just kind of brings the makeshift spear over to your face. You want to put it in something?
Is there like a chunk on the end of it or something?
Yes.
Alright, for the time being, like, take it, wrap it in some cloth, stick it in the bag, get a spare chance, we'll head to the lab.
That's so. All right.
Very typical, like.
I'm not the only. Taylor's not the only one having trouble with roll 20.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being real weird tonight.
Just really slow.
Yeah, mine froze at least twice already.
Like I'm trying to basically put a token on a character sheet, and I can't move the token at all. Like
Yeah,
it's just
I noticed it
super
was
delayed.
a little slower when I loaded up Shoke's character sheet.
Like, all right. Well, I guess as people continue doing language stuff, and Kato spearfishes giant brain bits out of a tube, we'll jump back to the ladies in the City of Convenience for a not too convenient altercation.
For a very inconvenient altercation.
And hopefully roll 20 works with us here. Holy crap. This is really bad. What's crazy about it is like maneuvering everything else around, that's not a problem. It's just that new token I just made for the statue was just really being a pain for.
I think when it loads new stuff, it's just like shorting out. If I click any sort of new tab, it goes insane and crashes.
Weird.
We have checked, they're experiencing minor service disruption.
Gotcha. That would make sense. Alright. Then bring you over to the battle map. This funds. Alright. I put everybody else over here so they can at least watch. And so Vanya and Amity, you have drawn the attention of the statue. What do you do?
Just quick question. I still have everything prepped that I had before, right? I just can't prep any new spells.
Correct. Yeah, you've had a long rest. You have all your spell slots back, and everything that you had prepared when you were alive is prepared now. Just everything that is not prepared, you do not have access to, because that is purely within your spell.
Okie doke.
mean, I guess we're helping.
I
Okay,
guess we are.
then roll initiative.
Come on, roll 20. Come on.
Oof.
It's really angry that I clicked.
Angry?
Yeah, I got angry. I got really mad that I clicked on Amity, but then also got mad that initiative can't be clicked, so.
Well, amazingly, Amity, you go first.
Whoa.
Having an off day.
I think everything is happening today.
Yeah. So I just see this big thing and a bunch of dust, and it's
That is
looking at
correct.
me. Okay.
Yeah. This map isn't exactly what you're looking at in the terrain. This is just a backup map I had from the Hell arc that was never used, so I'm just using it now. Just assume that you guys are standing on a rooftop, and the giant statue, this kind of center circle here, is actually like 50 feet below you, but the statue itself is 60 feet tall, so it's tall enough to reach you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Shatter on it.
Okay. Wow. All right. Amazingly, it failed to save, even though it had advantage and a really good bonus. One of those was a nat one.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. And then it is technically made of stone. Isn't there like something with shatter against creatures made of stone?
I believe so. Hang on.
It would have had disadvantage on the saving throw.
Oh, okay. So I'll just take the first roll, which fails anyway. But that's it, just the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it this turn.
Okay. Yeah, it will take the full damage. Vanya, your turn.
I'm gonna put my Slayer's Prey on it,
All right.
and then
I will point out, though this is the first round of combat for you, it's not the
It's
first round
not.
of combat
Yeah.
for him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna shoot it twice. My first one is going to be a sharpshooter shot.
Okay. That misses. It just bounces off the hardened stone exterior of the statue.
My second one will just be a regular shot then.
All right. That hits.
Boop. And then I'm gonna look at Amity and say, we should stick close. I could still get us out of here if we needed to.
She nods.
Alrighty. Its turn. It moves on up towards you guys. And it is going to do a slam attack against each of you.
Okay.
Bring it.
Brings its two big stone arms up and then comes down smashing. First against Vanya, second against Amity. Ooh, Amity, you're lucky. I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
But the other one will hit Vanya for 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right, Amity, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Blur on myself.
Okay. And I
And
believe
that's
that's it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Vanya, your turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Sure.
And I'm gonna take 2 steps back. And then I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
Why not? I'll try Sharpshooter again.
Hey, that one hits.
And I'll do it again. That one misses.
And miss.
And then I will step back in.
Okay. As you are pulling aggro, it will attack you twice, Vanya.
Okay.
Oh my god, I rolled another nat 1 on.
Cool.
I just want to. I'd like to picture that, like, the arm that keeps missing is because that arm has already broken off and it's just like a stub. And it keeps trying to hit you as if it still has its arm left. It hasn't figured out.
Oh, it's like a T-Rex.
Yeah, it hasn't figured out that its arm does not reach you down below. So then, you still get hit once for another 33 points of damage.
Oh. And then I owe you a concentration check.
Yep. DC 17.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, Zephyr Strike's gone. Amity, your turn.
Okay.
Jesus, Vanya, you could have at least tried to concentrate.
Vanya, concentrate. Vanya's barely used to getting hit.
I'm gonna move right here.
All right, just a reminder that the
It
area
doesn't
inside
really
the
do anything.
circle is 50
Yeah.
feet down.
True. Never mind. Da.
It's also covered by the dust, so going down below would make you blind, essentially.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna take a step back then. A few steps
Alright.
back.
Are you disengaging?
No.
Then it will take an attack of opportunity against advantage.
Okay. I'm still blurred.
Yep, that's the disadvantage, right? What that does?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I believe that still hits you, right? 19 hits your AC?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Then, yeah, that will hit you for 40 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna use my arcane ward for the first time in forever. I'll figure the math out later. Let me cast my ice spell.
Sure. All right, that actually misses just barely.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right here.
All right, Vanya, your turn.
I'm going to take this opportunity to back up
All right.
with minimal fears. Um, and then I'm gonna take 2 regular shots at it.
All right. Yeah, both of those hit.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna use 3 of my healing lights on myself.
Okay.
Big 6 points.
All right. So, on its turn, it does not try to climb up like I thought about initially. As I remember, oh yeah, it can just destroy these buildings you're standing. So it's
Yeah,
just
I
going
kind of
to
had a feeling that was coming.
move through the building you guys are standing on while sweeping towards it. So I would like Amity to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Woo.
All right. You're unable to keep your footing, and you fall off the building to the rubble below. You take a whopping 14 points of fall damage as you are now lying at the statue's feet. Not that you would really know, as you are blinded by the dust.
Oh.
And that's its turn. Amity, it's your turn.
Can I rub my eyes?
Yeah, you can rub your eyes, but it does not help as you are submerged in the dust.
Well, okay. I will
We'll
climb my way
say
out
that's a
then.
free action.
That is true. I will climb my way out.
Yeah, you kind of shift some of the rocks that are lying on you and pull yourself to your feet. You still can't see anything, but you're no longer prone.
All right. Um. I guess I will. I'm just gonna be like, oh well, now great. I can't see anything, Vanya. And that's all I'll do, I guess. I don't have a spell or anything for this.
Okay. Do you want to at least dodge?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Vanya, it's your turn.
Panicking because Amity is no longer next to me.
Yep.
Um,
You at least heard her calling out your name down below.
yeah, can I try and like slide my way down to the ground?
Sure. That will be an acrobatics check, as well as you will also be blind once you're down there.
Fine.
Alright. Then yeah, make an acrobatics check. Okay. Yeah. You are able to descend down to the ground, the rubble of this building. It takes all of your movement, and you are right here now.
Okay. I can dash as a bonus action because I'm a ranger.
Yep.
I remember how I work. So I just want to try and start like, I mean, I know where she was when she fell. Can I just start walking in that direction and hope I find her?
Sure. Say, make a survival check. All right. Yeah. With that, you're able to remember directions well enough to head down and find Amity, the both of you together, now blind at the statue's feet.
It's okay. I don't need to be able to see. Whoop, whoop. Why isn't the screen moving? I'm gonna Dimension Doris again. Is there a building like over in this direction?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I would like to Dimension Doris onto a building somewhere over here.
Yeah, we'll put you guys in the stands right here.
Okay. And then definitely like duck down to try and hide.
All right. You'll have to hide on your next turn,
Well, yeah.
as you're acting to cast a spell.
Yeah.
All right. His turn. Here. Uh. Hmm. He does have his back to you right now. What are your guys' passive stealth?
Like
Just
20.
be whatever your stealth bonus is, plus 10.
14.
20.
20. Okay. Alright, and his passive perception is a whopping 10. Perfect. So he does not realize that you guys teleported out of there, and is just sifting through the rubble looking for
Now that
Amity.
She just goes, how long are we gonna wait here until it starts leaving?
I kind of want to see what was shooting those big arrows at it. Like there should be
Yeah.
something down there. And why did it stop?
Maybe it'll go back for that?
Yeah, I kind of just want to wait it out.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
for a second.
Let's hunker down.
Alright. So you stealthing then, Amity, if you're hunkering down?
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Alright. Vanya, your turn.
Now that it's moved a little bit, I do want to look down at the ground in the middle.
Mhm.
And has the dust cleared enough for us to be able to see anything down there?
It hasn't cleared, but you can make a perception check at disadvantage.
Maybe. There it goes.
Alright. You do not notice anything.
Alright, then I'm just gonna hide.
Alright. And that's something you can do as a bonus action?
Nope, so I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay. Its turn. It will actively start looking now. And roll the 4. Amity, your turn.
I am going to remain hiding.
Okay. Vanya, your turn.
I'm also going to go with the hiding.
Okay, roll stealth check. Okay. With the two of you stealthed and the statue having no idea where you went, we are out of combat. You watch the statue rummage around in the rubble for a bit, kind of look around, see if it can find any traces of you or whatever else it was fighting before you guys showed up. But as it does not find anything, it slowly turns and starts walking towards the north, where you can see there is already a path of destruction. You get the sense that that's where it had originally came.
Ooh. We could. Do you want to follow it?
Curious as to what exactly its purpose here is and why isn't the city doing anything about it?
Yeah. I think my mom made it.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, it looked like her work.
You don't think it was trying to hide something, do you?
Well, now you have me worried. Where should we go?
Well, if it's walking away from this area, I kind of want to wait for it to get far enough away and look at what was here.
All right. That sounds good.
Because, I mean, we'll be able to follow that thing pretty easily.
Well, that's true.
Alright. Yeah. You guys wait for it to leave the area, and a few minutes later, the dust starts to settle, and the rubble down below seems to have cleared up a bit.
Can we see anything interesting from up here?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Nope.
So much better than this! Think maybe we're too far away.
Yeah, I think we gotta get closer. So start getting closer and climbing.
Alright. If you're climbing down into the rubble, you can make an acrobatics check. Alright. That's something. Alright, you are now down below. Now, are you just trying to scan the area and see if you find anything that kind of looks out of the ordinary, or are you actually investigating the rubble itself?
I am going to just scan around.
I'll investigate the rubble.
Alright, perception check from Vanya, investigation check for Amity. Okay. Amity, as you are searching through the rubble, you find the severed arm of the statue. And it seems that it was severed when something cut through the arm, and from what you can tell, it looked like something had cut clean through the entire arm in one deft strike.
Hmm.
Vanya, as you're scanning the area, you find some footprints. You find 3 pairs of humanoid footprints and 1 pair of giant footprints. And when I say giant, I don't mean the giant walking statue. I mean like a creature giant.
Yeah. You find anything interesting, Amity?
Yeah, I found this thing's arm.
Oh,
It was like a really clean cut.
interesting.
Yeah. What did you find?
I found some footprints.
Ooh.
3 of them look humanoid, and one of them are giant, like big. Not like that big, but like big.
Do you think they might have cut the arm off somehow?
They could have.
Hmm.
Should we try and follow them?
Yeah, let's go with them. I'd rather not follow that thing right now.
No. I wouldn't be able to get us back out again. I'd need a little bit of a break first.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So as you follow the footprints, Vanya, go ahead and make a survival check. All right, pretty good.
Might be one of her best survival checks.
Yep. So you follow the trail for a decent portion until you get far enough away from the site of the attack, and then suddenly all 4 sets of footprints just disappear. And with your survival check, I'll say you recognize how they disappeared. Someone cast a passive out trace spell.
Oh.
Interesting. I'll relay all of that to Amity. I mean, I doubt we'll be able to follow them any further. It's the whole point of the spell.
Yeah. I have a feeling that this isn't the first or the last time this has happened.
Yeah,
Just a feeling though.
I think you're right.
Maybe we'll run into them again.
Maybe. I think for now, maybe we should get out of here.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this isn't something we want to be caught up in when it's just the 2 of us.
I mean, they obviously don't want to be messed with.
Yeah. Now we have to go find a pod.
Back to the pod.
All right. Easy enough. Guys, head back to the pod. And I think with that, that's a good point to take our break for the evening.
Sounds good. So I will send us to break. So we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. So stick around and we'll see you in a few. And we are back.
Alrighty. So, Bonnie and Amity, are you guys still going to that tavern?
Yeah, I guess we probably still have like 3 hours to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like maybe 20 minutes. Then yeah, you guys go to a more traditional tavern. It's not as rowdy as some of the taverns you might remember from before your lives went to shit. But seems like a nice atmosphere. A lot of mages, other people who seem magic friendly, just enjoying each other's company in this tavern. Anything the
Cool.
two of you would like to do?
Think so.
And we're just gonna hang out.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna hang, relax, rest. I'm gonna take a short rest while we're here.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. You easily get a short rest. Um, yeah, you do get a couple strange looks. As you do look a little fucked up, as well as you are covered head to toe in dust.
Oh, I can use prestidigitation to fix
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
clean
okay,
myself up.
cool.
Yeah, easily.
Then yeah, after realizing what people are staring at, you magically clean yourself, and everything goes back to normal. So then, for the sake of brevity, you hang out in the tavern for the next few hours until it's about time for that acquisitions crystal to finish recharging, and you start heading back. Around this time, back at the ship, is when um, Kato has finished fishing out all of the brain bits,
Yeah.
and he has taken the strange metal contraption and brought it down into the tube
Mm-hmm.
and connected it. And as he connects it, you can see, just like when you first found it,
Mm-hmm.
the kind of strange crystal dome at the top of this mechanism
Mm-hmm.
seems to be giving off sparks. Anything you would like to try and do, Axiom?
I'm assuming we're still like in the same state we were before.
No, we're in
Yeah.
space.
doesn't
Mhm.
seem like anything has changed.
So look over to him. So like it just needs fixed now, I assume.
I guess, as he pulls himself out of the viscous fluid that the brain used to float in.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I was just sent to retrieve this thing. I don't really know what it does, aside from what system has told me it can do.
Alright, well, I was able to fix that antenna thing outside. Maybe I can fix this. Kato's character sheet. Alrighty.
Whatever guidance I can, whatever help I can give him whilst making sure we're still moving, I will try and do.
Well, first he's gonna investigate it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Looks like some kind of mechanism on the inside of this dome got damaged in the crash.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to open it up. Requires a thieves' tools check. Yep.
Just barely.
Clearly, the difficulty was a 40. You just
well, with guidance, that's enough.
Well, no, the check was a 39, so just barely.
Yep, he makes quick work of the couplings, keeping the dome on, and he opens it up, and you see a dizzying array of tubes,
mm-hmm.
wires, and gears. And
This thing was definitely a bit makeshift.
Yep. This is where the Arcana check comes into play, which is where he definitely takes the guidance.
Mm-hmm. I was sure he needed it though.
Probably not. Yeah. Didn't really need it.
23.
23 still pretty good though. Yeah, and after a few minutes, he fixes it and closes the dome,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole thing lights up, and suddenly, Axiom sitting in the chair,
Mm-hmm.
you find yourself filled with access to even more subsystems of the ship. Everything that you can think of
Mm-hmm.
required in the ship. The there's the sensors, how much ammo is left in each of the guns, how the oxygen moves throughout the ship, the inner workings of the ship. You know where sections of the ship have been disconnected and where they need to be reconnected, as well as know that if you so choose, you can divert some of the knowledge thrust upon you to one of um, the gunner spots that your friends were
Mm-hmm.
sitting at as kind of like a station that somebody else can control a subsystem instead of having to think about it yourself.
So, like, delegate, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the most important thing is the navigation is back
Mm-hmm.
on. And so you know exactly where you are in relation to Exandria.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it seems that Gesh's heading has taken the ship off course.
Just in course. Is there any way to, given what we currently have, is there any way for us to speed up this process?
Speed up? No. However,
I
you
can't
do
like pull
know.
what I can't do what fuck the system did.
Well, what I was about to say is another system that you notice has come back online to your senses
Mm-hmm.
is a basically a long distance kind of planar shift,
Mm-hmm.
where basically how it works is if a spellcaster in the helm casts, say, the plane shift spell or the teleport spell,
Mm-hmm.
it affects the entire ship and everybody within it instead of just whoever the spell normally can target.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
So, if you have access to such magic, you would be able to transport the ship elsewhere.
Yeah. 'Cause, like, I do have access to plane shift, but I don't know if that's going to help us here. I assume I would still need a component, Mike, for that.
No, the ship is the component.
Oh, fuck. That's good to know. So I will inform Kato of what we now have online, which is everything.
All right. He needs you to be a bit more specific than everything. But
I
you
will go down the
explain-
list.
You explain the parts that have gotten you excited.
Yes.
All right. Well, can you take us back to Exandria then, or?
Don't know if that's in my wheelhouse. 'Cause I can plane shift us. But I don't know if we can necessarily, like, teleport directly there.
How many times can you plane shift in a day?
At least twice.
Well, then perfect. Just plane shift us to the ethereal plane,
And
then
then
plane
target
shift us back to the material plane, but with the
targeting
target somewhere in
Exandria.
Exandria.
Alright. Inform the others that it's about to become a very bumpy ride very quickly.
Okay. I don't know what plane shifting you've been doing, but okay.
But you know, be ready in case shit gets weird on their ends.
All right.
Do we have the telepathic link up, or is that specifically just like if we had system we would have that, or is that gone?
That's a system exclusive.
Fuck.
That had nothing to do with the ship. That was just something that system could do.
Yeah, I figured that. I was just like, come on, please.
Now, Kato pokes his head into the classroom for a third time. It's like, hey everybody, probably the last time, gonna interrupt, but we got the planar shift thing operational, so we're gonna head home. All right, cool.
You see Shilk is just like pause in the middle of like drawing letters on a piece of paper. There's just circles all over the place. Like, okay,
Just all circles.
pretty much.
It's a very circular language.
Wait. We. But what about Amity and Vanya?
I'll let her know. We can let them know.
We don't know where they are. They don't know where we'll go. How will we find each other afterwards, or get to each other even? Are we gonna be able to take this somewhere else afterwards, or are we going to be stuck where we go? Like,
No, the ship can still fly, but we need to get back to Exandria because we're just kind of flying
but
out in the middle of nowhere right now.
we already have a solution, or have a portal coming to pick us up in X number of hours. I don't know how many. We don't need to take this ship anywhere. We can just take the portal and go to where they are.
We can still do that, but we can also take the ship back. We can do both.
Why do we need to take the ship back? Why don't we just leave this ship here with the rest of its dead compatriots?
Well, I think the ship is a very useful tool. Do you have a reason that you think the ship shouldn't be taken back? to Exandria?
I don't care about the ship. I just don't want to mess up the opportunity to get back to Vanya and Amity. What if they can't find us again after we go who knows where?
If they can't find us, then we'll find them.
And what if we can't find them? Then what?
We will find them.
Do you know that for sure? 100%? Because I
Yes.
don't think you do.
I do know that for sure.
I feel like this is a very unnecessary. I feel like this is a very just hostile conversation.
You're
just
not
to-
there.
I was gonna say, even if you were, shut the fuck up. Sort of the last person that I really want to trust about anything at this point, so we stay here until the portal. If you guys want to come, you come with me. If you don't, then you don't have to. And then you can go wherever you're going, and I'll go meet up with them. Until that portal gets here, we're not going anywhere. And I turn
feel
around and go
like-
back to learning letters.
I feel like we can still accomplish both, like Kato said.
You can accomplish both things, but not today. Today, I'm taking the portal. Tomorrow, you guys can come find us. I'm not leaving them wherever they are by themselves. It's not happening.
All right. Then, who would like to go with Rowan when she goes through the portal?
I don't know if Saga would say yes or no here. I feel like it's a yes, but I'm not sure.
That's what I was just thinking too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's like, I feel like it's like a 49-51 situation, and I don't know which one's which.
I was gonna say leaning which way.
That's the thing. I don't
the
know.
trick.
So I don't. If I was 100% sure, I'd make up that I'd probably be able to make the decision pretty easy. But like, I'm not here. I really don't know.
I'm still trying to think over what Shilk would do. Um, I guess I can go.
You don't have to if you don't want to, Shilk. You can stay on the ship if you want.
Not really doing much here.
Well, you're more than welcome to join me.
I can go with you, Rowan.
Okay, now Saga's definitely coming along.
Yeah.
There's no way she'd stay behind now.
Yeah, for sure. Then,
Well, then you prison buddies can keep your prison ship. Go away.
Wow, rude.
I feel like that was kind of mean.
Then stay here on the prison ship. She gets up and she leaves.
kind of don't want to go with anymore.
Go with her. She'll need the help.
Hmm.
And Kato walks back to the bridge. Axiom, any chance you have like scrying prepared?
Let me check. NH. I gotta check my list.
Oh, I didn't
I
clarify,
do.
but Rowan definitely goes to the bridge to make sure that this ship does not go anywhere.
I do have scrying prepared.
Can you scry on Amity and Vanya?
That would make this a whole lot easier. I will attempt to scry.
Alright. Who are you scrying on?
Probably Vanya.
Okay. Vanya, make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I'm great at those guys.
Well, this is a saving throw you want to fail.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Good job.
Alright.
Roll 20. Work with me. Come on.
So Axiom, you
Mm-hmm.
scry on Vanya, and you find Vanya and Amity sitting at a bar.
Huh. That is not what I expected, but at the same time does not surprise Axiom at all. So it's like good for them. Good for them. They found a bar. I assume that's about like the most detail I can get is just they are in a bar somewhere.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Once the character sheet decides it wants to load, give me a second. Reload. I don't know what's going on with roll 20 today. It's weird. Alright. Come on. Technology. Why do you hate this? Okay. Perception, you said?
Perception.
Yep. Make sure that's not checked. A
Okay.
25?
Yeah. With that, kind of watching Amity and Vanya, you kind of overhear some of the conversations happening in this loud bar.
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to at least get the name of the tavern, which I already forgot, other than that it had lobster in the name.
Oh, man. It's one of those days. Yeah, you got the name. I can't remember what it is, but you got the name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So yeah, you at least know where they're at
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. You know, they're
Alright.
in a tavern called the Something Lobster, or the Lobster Something, whatever it was called.
Alright. While I'm at it, I will pop a sending toward Amity,
All right.
telling her we got the ability to get to Exandria faster online, and that just knowing you and Vanya's location, like more accurate location as far as like the city and where it is on Exandria would be helpful.
She hears this and then she just goes, we're on Aor, which isn't really on Exandria. It's kind of above it.
Okay. Flying City. I've definitely missed some things. But Aor, does that ring any bells, Yukato?
It doesn't,
I'm assuming.
but a flying
Uh,
city does. Is that enough information for you to take us there?
Flying City, Aor, Exandria. I think that meets the requirements of the spell.
Yeah, I mean, the example that they give you
Mhm.
in the book is the city of Brass, which is a city on the elemental plane of fire. So I'd say a city on the material plane is good enough.
Alright. And how did it go with the others?
Not well.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Rowan?
You guys can go after the portal appears.
We can go right to them right now.
And what if we appear there and get blown out of the sky? Did anyone think of that?
I did think of that. I was going to recommend going into stealth mode first.
And then
Yeah.
we just appear out of nowhere and get blown out of the sky.
Not if we're in stealth mode.
When we come out of stealth mode? Or
We
what if they
won't
can
come out of
detect us in
stealth mode.
What if they can detect us in stealth mode?
Then we'll adapt. I don't like the idea of a portal appearing and us just dealing with the consequences or whatever's on the other side.
Where it just
You
appears
don't
on the
have to.
bridge.
I will go through and let them know that you're on the way, and then you can come over and not risk getting blown out of the sky. If they're able to make a portal on a ship, God knows where we are from wherever they are, they might have the capabilities to detect our ship even in stealth mode, and we might get blown out of the sky. I'd rather not take the chance. So I will
And
go
I'd
through the
rather
portal,
not take the
and you can
chance
follow.
about letting you go through the portal, Rowan. You
I
could
don't
die.
really care which. Vanya didn't die and Amity didn't die, so why would I die? Why would they ask me to go through a portal if I'm going to die?
Mike, I'm gonna put the ship in stealth mode.
Okay, you do so.
And we're gonna start the plane shifting process.
Axiom, if you plane shift us, I swear to God, I will beat you senseless.
And we're going. I will spend the 2 plane shifts necessary.
Alright. Axiom casts plane shift, and everything gets a strange, distorted gray look to it as the ship is taken to the ethereal plane.
Alright, that's 7th level. Also, we have 6 hours of stealth, and I'll spend the 8th level to bring us straight to AR.
Anything from Rowan?
I mean, I don't think I can get to him and punch him before we go, so I'll punch him when we get there.
Well, he used an action to cast a spell. He would have to wait until a full round would happen before he can cast the spell again.
Oh, it's a 2-parter? I don't know how plane shift actually works.
I gotta spend it to go
So-
to the ethereal and spend it to get there.
Well,
Rowan might know, but I don't really know how that works.
well, is Rowan going through with her threat?
I don't know what happens if we mess up plane shifting halfway through, so I'm not going to punch him. I don't want to die. But I'll punch him when we get there.
Okay. Then the ship, the whole gray miasma that is ethereal space outside, suddenly shifts, and you feel you're being pulled, before all of a sudden, with a pop, you find the ship back on the material plane, invisible, flying above a giant flying city.
Before she attempts to hit me, I'll be like, wait.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
am
no.
about to send a message to the other two. Let them know we are here and that we are in their airspace.
Yeah, no, she's going to go over and try and punch him anyways. Send the message after.
Classy.
Go ahead and
Alright.
make a con
Roll
save.
to punch my priest.
Go ahead and make
save?
a con save, Rowan.
Oh my god.
Oh, are there consequences for trying to punch the captain?
I will
No,
laugh. No,
Kato
this
is hitting Rowan first.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What a butthead. Fuck you, Kato.
24. Oof. I feel like either way, this is gonna suck for you too.
It definitely will.
I just need to know if I have to fucking mark off the damage.
Alright, Rowan, you made the save. You take 1 point of damage. As Kato wasn't full on punching you, he was
Fair
just
enough.
trying to stun you.
Mhm. Also, ow, are you done? And I'm gonna let them know. and
You haven't been hit yet,
Yeah.
Axiom.
I
Calm
see.
down.
Hold on, Nestor.
So, Rowan, how do you react to Kato trying to stun you?
Rude, sir. Rude. I mean, I should have expected this. I really should have. I guess she'll just, like, probably just glare at him and shove his hand away before going to punch Axiom.
Okay.
There's just too much going on inside. Words cannot express.
Sure. Kato blocks you from going towards Axiom, blocking your path.
Can I use my bonus action to Misty Step around him?
I swear to God, where is the go to your room function on this ship?
Get one. We're all grown ass adults.
Yep.
Literally, just like put these two in separate rooms.
Not all of us.
Nope.
Okay, even though Rowan's gone, this is the second letter.
And you can put an accent on this one like
I
this,
still
see?
haven't learned the first one.
Oh, sorry. This is the fifth letter. No, first letter. This one has a mark underneath it
Alright.
to indicate serious tone.
Seriously.
Then, Rowan, as you misty step past Kato, you are standing right in front of Axiom, when right next to his chair, a dagger appears, and from the dagger, Kato appears.
Goddamn ninja.
This is cheating, okay? Just let me be angry.
Now the first word is hello. And the second word is goodbye. Where did Rowan go?
Oh no.
Rowan, stop this. You're angry at me, not at him.
Angry at both of you, but I'm also angry at him more than you at the moment.
I feel like it's mostly Kato.
No, I'm angry at you too, and I try and punch Axiom.
Go ahead.
Make an attack. He's currently being blocked by Kato.
So what is it, like +5 to AC?
Yeah, I guess.
Is it like, does he count as full cover or 3/4 cover?
It's not full cover.
Oh god.
Well, I guess you are sitting down. So I guess
I thought you said you appeared next to him, not in front of him. Or else your blade
he
would have had to
appeared
go
between
through
the
him.
two of you again.
Oh, good. I know I need.
So go ahead and make your attack.
Okay,
Rowan.
can I try and wiggle by first and then try and punch Axiom?
Oh my god.
Do some dip, dive, duck, and dodge, and then try and punch Axiom?
I mean, I guess. What is that in D&D terms?
I don't know. Try and juke him and get around him to punch Axiom? I don't know. I don't know what this would be in D&D terms.
Are you trying to flank? Is what you're doing?
No, I'm
flanking
just trying
would
to...
be if like two people are on opposite sides. Plus, we don't really use that rule anyway.
Yeah,
Try
no,
it.
this is me, I guess, just trying to not have to try and hit him with quote-unquote full cover. Hina, I know. Kato is being a butthead. Thank you. Hina! Stop!
I forget it. You don't like Kato, Hina.
Thank you for being on my side. You're such a good girl. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. Are we following like the actual general rules of D&D combat here, or is this a free for all?
We're still in D&D. That is the game we are playing.
Well, no, but you know what I mean. I meant like action, bonus action, movement, standard general combat rules, or is this like a kind of go buck wild?
We're still keeping track of the action economy. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're not going buck wild. We're going mad maximum.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
I like it.
But at least we're not going full Buckaroo Banzai here.
Kato can use his reaction to be a ninja? I hate you.
We knew this about Kato.
Yes, the guy who was
What
mostly
is it
rogue.
news?
I know, but it's different when your character's no longer infatuated with the person. Everything's new and rude and
Yeah, right, because that just
Stupid.
suddenly stopped. Rowan's over here like, I got disrespected. Fuck that guy. Feelings out the window.
in this moment, yeah.
It's 100% how it works.
That is 100% how it works when you're essentially a teenager.
God,
You
I love
are
Dungeons and
hot
Dragons.
and then you are
essentially-
very cold.
Essentially a teenager.
Shh.
God, I love D&D.
Exactly, Kayla. I can't put my two punches
believe
on
you're
two
gonna say-
different targets, right?
I can't believe you're gonna say this. Would you just punch me?
Do you like from
Like
your
in my-
attack action or from your
Yeah.
flurry of blows?
No, for my
It-
attack action.
Yeah, they can be different targets. They don't always have to be the same target.
Okay, well I'll
Mhm.
try and punch Kato and then I'll try and punch Axiom.
Okay.
If I hit Kato, I'll try and stun Kato.
Okay.
It probably won't work, but we can try.
Yeah, let's see. I will point out you are at disadvantage because of the sunlight coming in through the dome now.
Rowan.
I like how now of all moments you are like, oh, that's right, she's a drow. Let's remember that now.
It hasn't come up for a while. You guys were in the abyss, and then you were in hell, and then you were in outer space.
Yeah, we were in space, so it's like,
It's been a while since you've been in a place with sunlight,
I hate
Yeah.
you.
and it's the middle of the day.
Middle of the day, Alfred. Not very subtle.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Fine. I don't hit Kato.
All right, that misses. Which
And then I try
Kato
to
will
hit
then
Axiom
use
anyways.
his readied
Oh.
attack
Of course.
to attack you.
alright.
Butthead.
For 1 point of damage. And stunning strike, please. Con save.
Don't fail me now, roll 20.
Mhm.
I think his is higher than 17, probably.
I think that is 17.
Mine's 17 right now.
What is this thing? Oh, no, his is 19, sorry. I knew it was an odd number, I couldn't remember what it was.
Rude.
Oh, man.
So rude.
Alright, so you are now stunned. Which, Kato will take that opportunity
It's
to
anger stunned.
pick you up and carry you out of the bridge, telling
it's
Axiom to
getting
shut
so
the
much
door
worse.
behind him.
Alright. I will shut the door. Just like, oh, god damn it.
And then he
Alright.
will put you back on the ground. And at the end of his turn, you are no longer stunned.
I'm just gonna keep the door shut until she cools off.
I feel like we need to have another talk.
I really don't think we do, and I really don't want to
No,
have
I
one with
think
you.
we do.
No, we really
I'm
don't.
tired of being nice, Rowan.
You were being nice?
Yes, I was.
Nice? Really? You were being nice after waiting weeks, months, Kato, when you knew exactly what I was feeling, just so you could make a point, just so you could be right?
I wasn't making a fucking point. I was
were-
letting you grow into a person.
Who said I wanted you to do that for me? What gives you the right to make that decision for me?
Would you prefer that I immediately slammed you down the first time I had an inkling of your feelings? To immediately destroy any hope of there ever being anything like this in your life ever again?
Oof.
That's what you really think that had you turned me down way back then that's what would have happened?
I don't know.
Do you really think that much of yourself? Do you think that you're just the end all be all to somebody's life? Is that it?
No, I don't. I'm the mistake.
So again, it's all about you. and how you feel. You didn't tell me this now to make, it easier on me. You didn't tell me that back then to make it easier on you, so that you wouldn't have to deal with whatever consequences there would have been.
Do you want me to tell you that I was afraid of how you would react?
I don't know what I want you to say now. Honestly, I don't really care.
You want to know the real reason I didn't talk to you about this way back when?
Please enlighten me.
I had other shit going on in my life. More important things. If you want to be mad at me, that's fine. I don't give a shit if you hate me. But Axiom just brought us back to where Amity and Vanya is. Don't beat on him just because he didn't listen to you. Stop being a spoiled brat. Maybe go get your friends back. And with that, he starts walking away.
I mean, this conversation is clearly not over, so she will definitely follow him and run in front of him and just give him a very hearty shove. If I make it that far. Do I make it that far? Do I get to do that?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You make it that far.
It's not that he didn't listen to me, it's that he didn't even consider anything any of us said. Once again, it's just what you said. As soon as you said something, it was okay, let's go, let's do it, this is how it's gonna be. Do you not do you not get that it's like nothing else matters when they're around? And you say you had other shit going on. You think I didn't? My friends were dying all around me. We both had things going on, so that's not an excuse at all. There were gods, and there were dragons, and mountains, and forest expeditions, and so many things going on. We had all just been our entire lives taken from us, put on a boat, arrested, everything we ever knew gone. We all had shit going on, Kato. And you tell me that I'm supposed to that I should hate you right now and that it doesn't matter? Well, that's the whole problem. Is that I do hate you, but at the same time I don't hate you. And the hating you part it scares me, because when you left me in that stupid cargo hold, she came back, and I never want to see her again, but she was there.
Who came back? Rowan, who came back?
You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't hate you, so it's fine.
I really am sorry for everything you've gone through. If there was anything I could do to fix it, I would have. That's just not how time. Not how. I'm sorry for that.
See? This is why I can't hate you. Let's just go find my friends.
Yeah, let's go.
Mhm. When I get a chance, I will send the second sending.
Yeah, sure.
Tell Amity, we're outside their airspace, invisible. When you get the chance, let them know that we would like permission to land, and that it, let us know what the nearest landing pad is for this thing, and if we can, then we can meet up with you in the city.
She just goes, "Wait, where are you? Why are you? I can't do that."
The fuck do you think we are?
Where do you think we are? And she looks at Vadia and goes, "They're outside the city's airspace."
I love that that's the catches her off guard. Like, what the fuck?
She wasn't expecting it.
In that case, send another one. Just like, yeah, we're outside AOR. Just, hovering here, invisible. If you know somebody who can, like, direct us where to land, that'd be great.
I don't know anyone who can direct you to land. We had a plan and now there's no plan.
What's
I
going
guess
on?
it's time to call Dad.
Call Dad?
Yep, we're gonna go call Dad, I guess.
Great.
Don't know how to do that. I guess I'll send him a sending spell.
Okay. You send him a sending spell.
Yes.
Alright.
Hey, so change of plans apparently. My friends are in the airspace somewhere. And they need to land. Yeah. Don't know anything else. Love you, bye.
I'm confused. What? They're in the airspace? And they're not dead? I thought they had safeguards against that type of thing.
Surprise!
I will send another one.
Alright.
He's confused.
Yeah, so I think their ship has a cloaking device in it, and I don't know how to get them clearance. They kind of came here without telling me much of anything.
That's very interesting. I don't know how long the process would take to get them clearance. Are they willing to share the technology?
I relay the message to Vanya before I send a third ascending spell.
Signals the bartender that she'd like another drink.
Yeah, you get it.
So now the question is, do we want to tell them about the whatever technology is in that, even though they're already building a whole bunch of weapons and things?
I feel like
Honestly, I'm not no much.
I feel like we need to get to them. I feel like we need to find a way to get off the city or out or close enough to wherever the ship is to get us there.
Well, apparently,
Because
he's surprised they didn't get shot down.
well, honestly, so am I.
I am
Like,
too.
look at what they've been building.
Yeah,
We're also like whisper talking.
aggressively.
Like, Amity, they're building things that can that can level cities, creatures that shouldn't exist. What are they going to do with that kind of technology?
I don't know. That's why I'm.
We can't. I don't think we can.
But now they're just floating up there,
And your dad knows that the ship is there.
and he knows that there's a ship there because I'm panicking.
Well, and they know. Well, it's not. I mean, contacting your dad was the only thing we could possibly do. We don't know anybody else. They knew that our friends had a ship because that's where they were supposed to be pulling them from. And they. I don't know, Amity. I'm tired of being put in these situations.
Right around this time, Amity, you would get a message that you would know is coming from the woman that has helped you at the exhibitions department. It says, "Hey, just thought I'd let you know that your friends are gone. Don't know where they went. Cool, see ya."
If I could reply, just like, okay, thanks. I'll figure that out.
Yeah, no response.
All right.
I don't know, Amity. I mean,
How did they even get?
I don't know. I thought that we couldn't. I thought that we had to have system. Thought that was the whole point. That was the whole problem.
Work around the problem.
Okay. I mean, I guess send a message back to Axiom. Tell them what your dad said.
What is it? Yeah.
So, okay, wait. Mike, I have a question.
Sure.
Is there some kind of, like, visible force field or something around the city, like a visible dome?
Visible? No.
But we know the existence of it?
You do not.
Oh.
Whether or not there is one.
Huh, okay. So I feel like, Amity, I feel like all of the things that we need to tell them cannot be done over a message.
No.
And we can't see them, so we don't know where they are.
I'll just say that in order to get clearance, they'd have to agree to give some technology info to sketchy people.
Yeah. People that make us concerned.
Yeah.
See what they make of that.
While this is happening, Rowan and Kato have made their way to the hole at the bottom of the cargo hold overlooking the city.
Oh, memories, yay.
And Kato says, "Do you want to just jump down, or do you want to ride?"
How far are we from the city? Will I die if I jump?
Well, it's several hundred feet, so
It should be fine.
even
right?
with flow fall, there's a
superhero landing?
chance you just flat.
Oh wait, don't I still have a stick, right? A flyy stick? We
Took me
didn't
a
lose
second
those.
to realize what you're talking about. A stick?
Yes, you still
What?
have them.
Yeah, you still have the glider.
Oh god. Kayla, no, I will not splat into a dome. How long does it take to set up the gliders again? I can't remember. It's been so
A
long.
minute. It
It's,
takes a minute.
yeah, it's a hot minute.
Can we wait a minute, or do we have to go now?
We can wait.
Oh, okay, I'll set up the glider.
Cool. While you're setting up the glider, he casts Passive Out Trace on the two of you. And as you finish undoing the glider, with a puff, Kato's wings pop out.
Just like 8 million questions racing through her mind, but she's like, nope, 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 nope. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care.
And then the two of you dive into the city.
Whee!
Alright, Axiom said that they're at a tavern that something to do with lobsters. I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know, look for a big lobster sign. Make a
Imagine
perception.
flying through the sky and someone's like, look for a lobster, and you're just like, okay, only in D&D, folks.
Make a perception check. At
Jeez.
disadvantage because sunlight.
Ah, mother trucker.
Gotta love flying in the day.
Oh, nailed it.
It's
I mean, it was
alright.
only 2 better than my. You know what? It's fine, Kato. Shut up. Faster than you, anyways. Okay.
Yeah, he signals to you that he sees it and starts flying towards a part of the
The
city.
lobster.
Yeah.
Red lobster. Here we come.
All right. So, as Amity and Vanya, as you're having your conversation about maybe there's like a big dome or something protecting the city, suddenly Rowan and Kato just walk in to the tavern.
More confusion.
Oh,
Anya gets up and immediately runs and hugs Rowan.
It's like one of those joint running things where we all just like smack into each other. Like,
yeah. It hurts, but we none of us actually care.
Yeah, we're all just like,
I guess that answers our dome question.
dome? What dome? There's a dome?
I thought maybe there was a dome. I don't know. Come sit.
Oh, I'm very
This
glad
is,
there was not a dome. That would have
I
hurt.
didn't see a dome.
I mean, we flew through. No, we didn't
Yep.
fly through
You know,
anything.
this is a really weird city. I would not have been surprised if the dome was invisible. Really would not have
Right.
surprised me at all.
But if it was invisible, I would have seen it.
Well, I don't know that.
Oh, I thought we clarified. Never mind.
I've lost track of the things that you can do. Leads to too many questions. Come sit. Amity and I need to tell you what we've seen.
Big squish.
Okay.
Because it's not great.
Do you have my glasses on you by any chance?
Oh! Digs around. Yes!
Yes.
Oh, I give her a spellbook too.
Thank you.
There's other stuff too, but I figured those are the two most important.
Yes, these are important. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Amity, do we want to start with the giant statue that was crushing things, or the creatures your dad's creating? Your half. Which do
Rowan's
we
face
want to
just keeps
start
getting
with?
more squished with every word coming out of your mouth, and she's like, "How long have you guys been? You guys haven't even been gone that long."
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Wait, guys,
Kato's
how
looking
long
at
have
you
we
with
been
like
gone?
Kato's looking at you with like a look that almost looks like he's constipated. It's kind of like, the fuck?
Yeah, that's the same face Rowan's got. It's just like, huh?
Do you want to start with how long we've been gone? Because
No,
honestly,
how long have we been gone? That's what I just asked. I realized you guys must know, right? Unless this place is also timey-wimey weird.
Oh, we know.
we know.
Oh,
Do you
I
guys-
don't like
you
the
guys-
way you say that.
Do you guys want a drink?
It'd be way easier over drinks.
It might be, yeah. I'm buying. Well, Batham's buying.
I mean, I guess we got
Somewhere
like
vast.
five, just under 6 hours of stealth. So, I guess.
Cool.
Somewhere beyond the
so
grave. Atham's just like, what the fuck?
order them a round of drinks.
Just to go sit down, I guess.
So it's been about 10 years.
What?
Yeah.
Kato lets out a long whistle, like, oh shit.
Yeah. That's probably the easiest to digest thing we're about to go over. Oh, the guy that took Nomad is here.
Did you find Nomad? Is Nomad here?
Haven't had a chance to look for him.
What? You guys have just been dealing with weird dad creating creatures created by dad and giant. Never mind, keep going.
Why don't you go into that one, Amity? That seems like plain. I'll take the giant statues.
Okay. So my dad is like the head, like, hybrid creature masher here.
Wait, Emily, how are you alive?
Oh, they bought me a clone.
What?
Yeah, so I had a clone waiting for me in a test tube, and I died, and then I woke up, and I was like, oh, I'm all naked, and I got dressed, and down here.
Did
Honestly,
your
probably
dad make
the
you a
most-
clone?
The most
I'm
normal thing
confused.
we're about to tell you.
My mom and my dad bought me one when they got here as like a life insurance policy, kind of. It's just something that magic can do, I guess. I didn't really know it was a thing either.
I'm very confused, but go on.
But anyway, he's like really high up in like the creature is like that. He's like a biomancer, if you will. And it's he's making like one giant creature thing that's like a weapon that he wants to start mass producing if tests go well, and it's got human DNA in it and like dinosaurs and like other animals, and it's not good. So yeah, and he's really interested in the ship now. So I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, we don't have great feelings about that.
Rowan just gives Kato a side eye, like, good thing we brought the ship here.
To a couple of different places while we've been here. Most were okay. This place is okay. On our way here, though, we got stopped in they have these weird pod things that bring people around. You just tell it where you want to go and it takes you there. And when we were trying to get here, it stopped and it told us there was construction and that we needed to go a different way, so it started taking us a different way. And thinking about it a little bit more, I don't know why it bothered telling us that it needed to take us a different way, because I feel like most people wouldn't have known the difference. But we stopped our pod and got out of it because we saw one of these giant statues that we're pretty sure Amity's mom made.
She sculpts.
She sculpts really big statues.
I like to imagine that Rowan and Kato have those faces, you know, like in sitcoms, where it's just like complete and utter confusion. Just like, what is going on? And it's just both of them are just staring at you two like, have you lost your minds?
Yeah, just deadpan stares with slightly open mouths. Just, huh?
Nani?
So we think Amity's mom made it because she makes these giant statues for the city that can move, and she told us that they're there to protect the city, and we saw something trying to attack it, and I tried to track them after, well, first we tried to fight it. That was not our best idea.
Oh no.
But we're fine. See, look, totally fine. All in one piece.
Rowan's eyes she's like, let's set a heavy sigh, her eyes closed, and she's like, remain calm, remain
Totally
calm.
fine. All in one
They're
piece.
your best friends. Just don't yell at them, they're your best friends.
And so we hid and we waited for it to walk away again. Probably back to where it's supposed to be to protect the city, now that I've remembered that she makes them to protect the city. And so we found some footprints because we saw something else attacking it. It looked like big tree arrow things. We followed the footprints for a little bit, and then the footprints disappeared. I'm pretty sure that you cast Pass Without a Trace, and so, you know, good luck tracking that. And Amity found the giant statue's arm, and it looked like it had been cut clean off. Like, super clean, which is weird if it's stone.
And it was huge.
And it was like 30 feet tall. Huge.
It's actually 60 feet.
60 feet tall. Thank you.
Huger.
Kayla couldn't remember.
Huger.
They're like 60 feet tall. It looked like a ogre with a big club. The one her mom's working on now looks like a mage, which is definitely concerning after what I saw that one do.
How are we going to explain all of this to Shilk?
Honestly, Amity might have a different opinion because I understand that your family is here, Amity, but I'm of the opinion that we go back to the ship and we just leave. We take that ship far away from these people. Because I don't think Amity's parents are bad people. I definitely think the guy that Amity's dad was talking to...
Wait, but what about Nomad? He's here, right?
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him. The guy that took him is like one of the many administrators here.
Did you guys ever try contacting him or asking about him?
I talked to him, but I didn't get a chance to ask. He was in a meeting with my dad.
What was his name again, Amity?
I have the note. I'll read his whole title, which I forget at the time. I just know it's Vecna, and I freaked out.
Vecna the Vile Hand.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that's been our day.
Wait, his title is the Vile Hand, and these people follow him?
Lee?
Okay.
That's why we've kind of been trying to lay low, aside from
there are people that follow.
thing.
There are people that follow the chained oblivion. So really, is the Vile Hand too much to ask?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Wait, we're on the material plane, right?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. And she runs outside.
Where's she? Where's she going? What's she trying to do?
As you're gonna run out, Kato's like, "Wait, Rowan, I don't think that's a good idea."
It's too late. She's so gone.
Oh, I knew it was in vain, but Kato would have tried.
Yeah. I guess when I get outside, is there like, I don't know, an alley or something somewhere with not a lot of people that I can go?
I mean, there's not really streets.
Oh, I don't really know. I can't even imagine what the layout of a flying city looks like. So.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like a cityscape skyline in like every direction. But like you could like jump from rooftop to rooftop and find a nice crevice to hide in.
Oh, okay, cool. I do that then.
All right.
She's like, I want out of the sun because it hurts my eyes, but at the same time, I want to be in the sun to make this work better. So she's like half and half. And so she just like sits down and calms herself down as much as she can, which is not a lot, but she does her best because there's a lot going on right now. And then she's going to try and contact Paylor.
Okay. Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a saving throw,
No,
but that's
wrong
still,
one. I hit the wrong button.
but that's still a 19. So, with that, you start to pray to Paylor. However, before you can finish your prayer, you didn't notice, but suddenly several small constructs just appear all around you. And each of them is kind of glowing with a red hot intensity, while a loud siren starts going off.
Oh no.
And one of them
I'm
yells,
an illegal immigrant, guys.
"Zealotry detected! Zealotry detected!"
Zealotry detected.
Oh my god.
How did they... Wait, what?
Oh god. Is this gonna be some burn the heretic type shit?
Okay. Rowan's like, all right, well, I know what this kind of stuff's about. Being
And as you hear sirens coming from every direction in the
Oh,
city,
God, Jesus.
that's where we're gonna end tonight.
No.
All right.
Oh, no.
And that's the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Shilk is a fucking godsend.
I just
Sure,
imagine,
it's really just
just
Josh.
imagine Gesh's just face in his hands, just like, we've been over this 4 times, and I still don't get it, because it's all circles.
Literally,
Circle
or
has a line in the
figuratively.
top left. This circle has a line in the middle left.
But on that note,
Oh my
At this
god.
point, it's just Shilk talking to himself. Everybody else is gone.
guys, let's let Joe end the episode.
yes,
Mhm.
thank you. So on that note, I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week. Good night, all.
Good night.
Oh no.